Although customer acquisition is the biggest priority when first launching your brand, in order to really see substantial growth over time, we really recommend focusing on customer retention. Because it can be 5 to 25 times more costly to acquire a new customer than to retain an existing customer, definitely is more profitable to focus on the customers you already have. Taking a look at top D2C brands, at the 3-year mark, what we see is over 60% of their revenue is actually brought in from repeat buyers, which just really goes to show how important it is to retain your customers and how valuable they are to you and to your total revenue. Taking a look at the repeat purchase rate development report here, we make it really easy for you to understand the breakdown of your new versus your repeat customers. Taking a look first at the new customers. So this can be seen easily by the light purple color here, and then we also have repeat, which can be shown with this dark purple that we have here. So taking a look at the full visual, we see this kind of bow tie shape, which is exactly what we would hope to see. This is expected. So in general, this makes sense. Taking a look at the first month of when the brand launched, we're seeing a distribution of 100% new customers, and then we just start to see this come down, eventually meeting in the middle with that of the repeat customers, and then at some point, the repeat customers starts to peak over the new customers, which is exactly what we want to see. So in the beginning, although your brand is mostly comprised of new customers, at some point we like to see that the repeat customers are actually coming in more often. So if we take a look right now, we're looking at orders. So this is showing you month over month of the complete breakdown. So we're able to see the share of repeat customers versus new customers month over month. In addition, we can take a look at this from customers. So of customers who have purchased from you month over month, what is the distribution there of new versus repeat? We also can take a look at this from a revenue standpoint. So being able to see of the revenue that you received in a month, who brought in more of that revenue. Was it repeat or was it actually new customers? So this is also really interesting to take a look at in absolute numbers. So coming back over to orders, for example. So of course, we want to see a higher distribution of repeat versus new customers as your business has been established. However, looking at absolute numbers is also important because, of course, distribution could mean that the sample size isn't growing over time. So just a good indicator to ensure that that's happening as well. But I think both of these variables are really interesting to take a look at. Additionally, what's cool about this report is we make it really interesting for you to analyze promotions, and performance of the promotions. So for example, we can take a look at this from a day point of view, and then we can take a look at the last 7 days. So for example, let's say we ran a promotion over the last 7 days and you wanted to understand, okay, did this promotion bring in mostly new customers? Was it mostly repeat customers? This report will tell you exactly that. So we can see of the orders placed during day 1 of that promotion, we see, for example, it was mostly repeat customers who purchased. Also, looking at this from a revenue standpoint is really interesting as well, and being able to see who brought in most of that revenue. So in general, coming back to all time here, this report is really interesting in understanding who is bringing in most of your revenue. Are you able to count on your repeat purchasers, or are you mostly just relying on this expensive acquisition? Things like this are all super interesting and really easy to track using the repeat purchase rate development report.